Welcome to the Game Detectives 2017 Game Awards. David, what are you giving your first award to?
Well, are we doing it like the Game Awards
No, you just
categories?
Make up whatever you just make up whatever you want.
Well, since you seem to know all the rules, why don't you go first?
Okay, my first pick is Genuine Fun Childish Joy Award. And that's to the Virtual Console release of Pokemon Gold and Silver.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care if it's old. I had a lot of fun replaying that game.
It's good. They're good
games. It was
games.
some of the most fun I had this entire year playing games with all the... There's a lot of good games this year. There's a lot of crap games. And that was fun.
That was a good one.
As you can see, we're very detailed intellectual writers. David, what's your first award?
My first award is gonna go to what are some games I've played this year? The problem is, and this is a problem I have with a lot of games, especially games on Steam, is I usually get them, not the year that they're released, because I'm cheap.
We're doing freeform.
Oh, we're doing freeform.
You can do whatever you want.
Then I would say, best worst purchase, Mario and Rabbids.
That I also give that one my pleasant surprise award.
Yeah, best worst purchase.
Because I was like, well, I don't know about this. It's like, wow, they put a genuine amount of effort into this.
Yeah.
Like, I was impressed. I would play a sequel, honestly.
I would too. It was fun.
I would wish that they would expand it more. But if they take that and sort of develop it into like a Paper Mario type thing, and like get the mechanics to go a little bit deeper, add more Mario characters and things, it's a great game to play, and it's a great title for the Switch to have, especially the fact that it's developed by Ubisoft for Nintendo is a pretty big deal. My second award goes to, it's the Humility Award.
Okay.
And I give that to Sonic Mania. Because thank you, Sega, for passing the torch. I know you couldn't resist. You had to make Sonic Forces. You couldn't resist that much. But for a few moments, you decided, or you acknowledged, your just complete failure as a company and inability to produce games, especially your namesake, not namesake, but, flagship character. The people who made Sonic Mania are incredibly passionate, incredibly talented, and no matter how short that game was, it was so sweet.
Well, and they're just better. They just understand why people want to play Sonic.
Sega doesn't understand what makes Sonic good. They've completely forgotten, and that's fine. You have a character for 30 years. Yeah, it's fine. Just let somebody else do it then. My God.
Well, Nintendo is making Mario games, and they're still doing well.
But different parts of Nintendo do it, and like Shigeru Miyamoto doesn't really direct Mario anymore. Because he's a little out of touch. And Sega, you're so out of touch, and I know it's not the same directors for Sonic as it used to be, but just get someone who knows.
It's like whoever is in charge of your social media accounts, those are the people that should be making your games.
Or just have the people do Sonic Mania, have them make the next 3D game. Put them in charge. They don't have to be the coders, but they obviously know what they're doing. That's the most important thing, is knowing what makes your series important. Mm-hmm. When you go, it's like, oh, people like to make Sonic OCs, we'll do that. People like Sonic Generations, we'll just do that again. Where Sonic Mania 2 was like, yeah, people like the past, but what else do people like? Fantastic music, colorful graphics, brilliant set pieces, little surprises and jokes, humor, not taking it too seriously, a little bit of challenge, but still not frustrating. Just give them more money. Give them a full budget. Let them do a full $60 game. I don't even care if it's the same length, but let it be all original courses. Because I think that was Sega that made them do it that way. And make a Sonic Mania 2. Just make Sonic Mania games. I thought maybe Forces... No, it's done. We're not going to see another good 3D Sonic game. Generations was good, but it was barely a 3D Sonic game. It was old levels, mostly 2D. The 3D wasn't really fun.
Yeah.
If you want to make Adventure 3, which you've said multiple times that you're not going to, because you want to take it in a new direction... Okay, well, don't make Generations it's not even Generations 2, it's Generations a second time. What kind of nonsense is that? We want to move it in a new direction.
Travis, we're talking about the awards, not the negatives. The positives.
So Sonic Mania. Special bonus award to T. Lopes, who did the soundtrack. best soundtrack of the year, Sonic Mania, and no doubt, no even contest. I know Mario Odyssey is great, and I love the music in it, but Sonic Mania is that much better. Every song in Sonic Mania is incredibly memorable. What's your next award?
My next award. Let me think. Most. Well, I don't know if this came out last year, but I played it this year, so I don't care. Most disappointing sequel is Fire Emblem Birthright. There was nothing memorable about that game.
I kind of liked...
It was fine, but there's nothing memorable about it.
It was just Awakening, but more mediocre.
Yeah, exactly. So I know I just said we were talking about the positives, but that was positively the most mediocre game I played this year.
Yeah. Okay, I give my Diamond in the Rough award to Doki Doki Literature Club. That game... See, here's the thing. It's not the usual thing. It's everything I said I don't like about the beginner's guide, because there's barely any interaction. It's basically narrative. But
it's got girls, so you like it.
I hate girls.
No, it has girls. It has girls that you like, though. But
everything about that game just... You don't remember how to do this?
I remember.
Everything about that game just works so well for me. It's really interesting because you can tell it's sort of an... I don't want to say affectionate parody. It's definitely a deconstruction of visual narratives. But it comes from a place of experience. Like, I've played them before, I understand why people like them, but we're going to criticize aspects of
And
that.
more importantly, because I like them, I want them to be better.
Yes.
And I want them to be more well thought out and not as exploitative.
That's the hard thing about Doki Doki Literature Club, is it's hard to be genuinely surprised by some of it, because I knew that there was something up going in, just because I'd seen the memes. And when you're playing it, I mean, for the first hour, it plays it pretty straight, which is smart, lulls you into that false sense of security. But the problem is, the writing is so good, you know it's not normal one. Because the writing is actually really good. It the way the game tackles controversial issues, or I guess not controversial, but, you know, more important issues like suicide, abuse, self-harm, does it in an extremely nuanced and intelligent way. Extremely. I was very impressed with how that game talked about things. You know, it doesn't treat these things like a joke, and it doesn't just use them for exploitative means and is like a horror sense. It explores them in a sense that is horrifying, as they are.
Yeah.
So that's just what's great about that. Also, the soundtrack of that game is incredible again. And I wish they would have... I would have paid money for that. I paid money for the soundtrack just because I wanted to support the company, or the guy. Mm-hmm. I get why he wanted to have it for free, I guess, because it's, you know, the subject matter of it.
So I have another award. Yeah. Best game that keeps on giving.
Yeah.
Is Shovel Knight Treasure Trove.
Oh, yeah.
Because that DLC, first of all, it's free, which is awesome. Second, you know, it adds new characters. Like, it added Phantom Knight this time around, which I actually enjoyed.
I haven't played since Spectre Knight.
Oh, sorry, Spectre Knight.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Spectre Knight. Which I enjoyed, and and it's different, enough.
Yeah.
It's different enough from the other Shovel Knight, like actual Shovel Knight playthrough, that it's actually enjoyable.
Yeah. Shovel Knight, like, I don't think you could have any complaints with that game.
No. So, and the fact that it's free DLC and it's good quality stuff makes me happy. So, best game that keeps on giving goes to Shovel Knight for me.
You know, I'm going to go back for a second. I was just thinking about this too. I almost wish they could make a sequel to Doki Doki Literature Club, but you could never do it because you know it's coming. But it has a good idea for a base game. The way you have to like analyze writing to figure things out. They should make like a Ace Attorney or like a Professor Layton game where you're analyzing writing, and you have to use like different authors' styles and way of writing to try and figure out what they mean and something. That's an interesting idea for a game, don't you think?
Yeah, that would be fun. I would play that. Well,
the game unfortunately doesn't like go into that as deep as it could because that's not the focus.
Yeah.
But I was like, this could make an interesting game because you think about it and you're like, okay, why did this person write what they write? What does it mean? But like, that could be a puzzle game. That's
oh yeah, totally
fascinating. Just like, you know, Ace Attorney, it's like, well, law is kind of boring, but if you sort of sensationalize it, add the right elements, well, you've got a game there, son.
You got a game there, son.
Also, it's spooky scary. I like it. You can't handle spooky scary.
I can't do the ooky spooky megalomooky stuff. I just can't do it.
Resident Evil, I also give an award to because it's scary, and I like scary things.
I don't like being scared.
Horror, I think bad horror is one of the easiest things to do. Good horror is one of the most difficult things to do.
Exactly.
So, like, when it's actually done well, like some of the Silent Hill games, or there's not a lot of things that genuinely do horror, because it's always just either jump scares or gore.
Yeah.
And I don't find either of those scary.
No.
My sister was trying to tell me about how Saw is psychological horror. I say, no, this is gore porn. You're incorrect. There's nothing psychological about this.
No, besides, like, how not disgusted by this entire endeavor can you be? Let's see. I need another game award for this year. I need to think about this.
Well, I got another one. I give the Ooh Mama award to Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo Mini. That game makes me want to go, Ooh Mama. That's pretty much all I have to say about it.
I don't know what that was!
How does Donkey Kong Country make you feel?
I'm more of a Zooey Mama.
No, that's not even acceptable. Oh, this part's fun. I like these.
I would say, best welcome reminder that, what am I trying to say? I'm going to also talk about the, SNES Mini.
Mm-hmm.
Best reminder that some games are better with age. Playing just that tiny little bit of Link to the Past was so good.
I think,
just playing it again made me realize, yep, this is just a fantastic
Link
game.
to the Past is the one where it's like anybody could say that because you know how I just complain and disagree with everything.
Yeah.
Anybody says Link to the Past is my favorite Zelda game, it's like okay, yeah, that makes sense. You could say any other one, and I would get upset and disagree with you.
Even Wind Waker?
Well, I'd be like, that's mine. You don't get that. But Link to the Past, it's like, no, you're right. That game is it's pretty much flawless.
It's not my favorite Zelda game, but it's so good.
It's so polished good. For it being like basically the second, kind of third, kind of fourth entry in the series.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about the series.
Well, no, I was not talking about Zelda 2, or I know you don't really like Link's Awakening.
Nah, that came after, anyways.
You sure?
I think so.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of DX. All right, Travis, your next game award.
See, that I have the same problem as you. As a lot of the stuff that came out this year, I'm gonna play. I
wait until it goes on sale.
Well, I
later.
game hard during the winter season. Right after Black Friday, I try and catch up on everything.
Mm-hmm.
God, what else did I play this year? I played that last year. I should have played last year.
Best game trailer.
Mario Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey.
Yeah. No contest. What's your most anticipated game going into 2018?
I don't know if I really have one at this point.
I want to say.
I mean, I would say, just in terms of games that are going to be popular, that are coming out, I would say Red Dead Redemption 2 is probably the game I would be most excited for.
Pokemon for Switch, but I just feel like that's not fair because they haven't actually shown anything from it.
Yeah.
So for me, honestly, it's Kirby for the Switch.
Oh, that would be a good one.
really want to play that. That just looks tasty.
Ooh, yum. Gotta go over here.
I like that I can still do this while you're doing it.
I know, that's cool.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe gets... we're just spamming Nintendo. Mario Kart 8
Sorry,
Deluxe...
they had a great year.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe gets best re-release, because I feel like it's one of the few re-releases in recent memory that really sort of perfected what already seemed kind of perfect. Worst re-release of the year, Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Why?
Yeah.
Oh, an hour-long Aqua tech demo, and Dream Drop Distance, and the movie. Okay. That's worth $50.
Not!
Just throw Dream Drop Distance on the normal collection and ditch everything else. Holy poopy poops. Oh, my gift that keeps on giving is Binding of Isaac, because I actually played probably about 40 to 60 hours of that this year. That's probably one of my most played games on Switch.
I'm so bad at that game.
Just because it's like I don't even like Afterbirth. Afterbirth Plus is a little bit better, but just now that it's portable, that's like it's a perfect portable game to me. You can just pick it up anytime.
My teacher award, ding,
Okay.
for games that teach learning is goes to The Witness. They do a great job in terms of.
Oh, we played that last year. That doesn't count.
Well, I played it a bunch this year though.
I guess.
I played it in January this year.
I remember I was watching Dragon Ball Z while I was playing it, which
Oh.
could have been like December or January.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I was upset because I had the sound turned off and then I couldn't figure out the jungle ones because I was watching Dragon Ball while I was doing it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, no. So that's a good one. Teacher moment.
See, that's the kind of thing where it's like I wasn't that into The Witness, but like I feel, or like I guess going back to the beginner's guide, but it's nice that we appreciate sort of similar things for different, or like the same reasons, just different examples of it.
Mm-hmm. Do a very good job of teaching you how to play the game without explicitly saying so. Which I appreciate.
Oh my god, how did this turn out so poorly award for the year? It's The Last Guardian.
Oh, yeah.
No, because Sonic, it's like, you know.
You're kind of rolling the dice.
It's
a six-sided dice, and 5 of those...
Your best case scenario is it's okay.
Yeah.
I like it because I like Sonic, but I know it's not good. Last Guardian, okay, that could have been like Shadow Colossus is like a masterpiece. Mm-hmm. Last Guardian is not a good game at all. It has some good ideas, but even in the stuff that they should have nailed, like the narrative and sort of tone, I don't think it's very good. It's so... We didn't even finish the game, but I can bet you $100 million the stupid dog dies and we're supposed to be sad. But here's the thing. Find me one person who plays the game and is not extremely frustrated and hates the dog by the end. Because for the game to work, it's like, oh, this is fun. But the whole game, you're like, move. Do the thing. Do it.
Do the thing.
And then it doesn't, so it's like, oh, it died. Oh, now I'm so sad. It's just really, really poor execution. The gameplay just doesn't work.
No, it just.
It's very unpolished. It's very glitchy.
Yeah, that's the problem.
The controls are very awkward.
It's not polished. Which in a game where you are, you know, if you're going to.
It's entirely about atmosphere and sort of...
Well, and if you're going to construct a game about controlling a dog, big creature to help you out, you should have great controls.
I would rather play Eco than Last Guardian.
Yeah.
I mean, Eco isn't super fun, but at least it works better. There's nothing more frustrating than when you're just playing a game and you're like, this should be working, but it's not.
Yeah, exactly. That's why games, no matter what you do, they have to control well.
I gotta give more attention to my boys over at PlayStation. I really liked Resident Evil. I know I'm gonna like Persona. I've just been waiting because I know I'm gonna put 100 million hours when I play that game, so I can pretend like I have a girlfriend and kill demons. Where were we talking about? Sony?
Yeah.
Nothing for Xbox. For me. I sold my
Xbox.
I sold my Xbox this year.
Xbox, that's a good joke.
Oh, I got my other. Oh my god, what were you doing there? Award. Ukulele.
Oh. Yes, definitely.
This is like, I mean, I'm not saying this is everything Ukulele should have been, because obviously this is a completely different scale, Mario Odyssey. But something like A Hat in Time, which, you know, I haven't even gotten to play yet, but based off the consensus, and we're gonna play it, just nails that so much better on a fraction of the budget. The graphics don't look as nice, but if the game is fun and it's more charming and enjoyable, then who cares? Seriously, Ukulele.
Like, my award for most fun I've had this year definitely goes to Super Mario Odyssey, hands down.
It's not a very creative one.
No, but it is everything. It's all about play.
That's what Reggie said.
It is. It's all about play.
Fun, what's the point?
Which I don't wholeheartedly agree with all the time. But with Super Mario, this is video games real life.
With Nintendo, That's their MO. If you're gonna play something small on Steam, yeah, it could be narrative focused, or it can be dramatic or sad or intentionally, frustrating to prove a point. But it's not Nintendo. Nintendo is about fun and enjoyment and putting a goofy smile on your face and making you feel like a kid, and that's what Reggie's trying to say.
Yeah, exactly. So, for a lot of hard things that have happened this year, just being able to sit back, play some Super Mario Odyssey, and just have fun, like pure, unadulterated, nothing serious at all about it, kind of fun. This is the game to do.
My I wish I could give you award, but you didn't even try award is for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
That is the most accurate statement I've ever heard.
It's like, I wish I could sing your praises, but
We have not played you yet, and we still know you are going to be the worst.
I'm gonna get it.
I think it's gonna be the worst Pokemon sequel of all time. I don't see how it couldn't be.
Even ones like Emerald set the bar kind of low, but they're still distinct. I don't even care though. It's Pokemon. I want to play some Pokemon. I can be indulgent.
I'm doing that Nuzlocke challenge on Pokemon Black 2. I've already lost 4 times. I'm on my 5th run through.
That's something.
I just lost my Snivy, so I'm currently using Herdier as my main Pokemon right now.
That's something I have heard looking at reviews, that apparently Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon actually are challenging.
Oh, that's good.
And that's one of the nice things about it. Okay, we'll take a break here. That conclude. Wait, we better. Do you have any honorable mentions?
Well, I think best game of the year. I have to give this to to Breath of the Wild. It's my favorite game of the year.
Oh, okay. Well, it kind of sucks, but my honorable mention is Breath of the Wild for. Hey, I'm happy that you did well, but
not your thing.
It's not you. It's me.
That is very true for you.
My other honorable mention is Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, because I like that game, and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, because I like that game, and Elite Beat Agents, because I like that game,
and Metal Gear Solid 3, because you like that game.
No, it's Metal Gear Solid 4, because I like the ending. I don't really like the game, but I like the ending.
Okay. And I also have to give a shout out to best mobile game of the year.
Yeah?
Magikarp Jump.
Okay, that concludes the first biannual
Game Detective Game Awards, GDA, Game Detective Awards.
What did we leave out? We talked about everything, so don't even comment, because we didn't leave anything out. Okay, bye.